Right, hi everyone. Again, huge thanks to everyone who subscribed. Grown like 100 subscribers in like 6 days or something. Really, really good. Really, really happy with that. Thank you so much. The watch time's going up. Everyone, I'm happy with it. So thanks very much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Now, right, let's get here. Get down to what you came for. So basically, looking at other decks in the format, so obviously Runic Live Twin Sprite is probably one of my go-to decks at the moment. It has been for a while. It's really good, really consistent, good board. But another one that's popping up is a Runic Sprite variation. Is the Fur Hire one. Now, this deck is pretty good. It's pretty solid, decent board. I don't think it's as good as a Sprite board, the Live Twin Sprite board, but it's open for interpretation. So let's get to it. Let's get to the list. So, same standard 15, 16 runic spells with the two fountain. As my light index, starter, the free blue, the red, the carrot, the jet. Same evenlies and droplets and stuff. Now, the only thing is obviously the live twin engine that I play is 3 blue, 3 red, 2 snitch, and then the red extender, which leaves this option here for talents. But this engine is actually a little bit bigger than the live engine. So live engine is 9 cards. This is 10 cards. So that means that we don't have space for the talents in the main. But yeah, this is the list. It's just something I threw together. There's a little bit of things like this. Mooning's probably excessive in the extra deck, but I haven't extensively tested this deck. I'm just going to show you sort of like the basic combos. So I'm going to show you the most common combo, which I'm just going to, for argument's sake, I'm just going to swap this red to a blue, because this is what they always see anyway. So, obviously we can, in the draw phase, just do the standard sort of runic stuff, because we're going to have to play into the runic anyway, so we might as well do it in the draw phase. So we can drop the huge in effect, go search for fountain, standard stuff. Now we're going to the main phase, and this is where it gets slightly different for the runic deck, so fossil dig, the Fur Hire deck, so fossil dig into Rex. Normal Rex. Now, when Rex is normal or special, you can add a Fur Hire spell and trap from your deck to your hand. So that's his first effect, so we'll just do that now. And what you're going to get is you're going to get this rookie Fur Hire. We'll talk about this more in a second. So if this card, so it's normal special, you add a Fur Hire trap, and then during the main phase, if you control a Fur Hire monster quick effect, you can banish it from the graveyard, target one Fur Hire card in your graveyard, either add it to your hand or summon it. You can only use each effect of Rex once per turn. So now we've got these two on board, so we're just going to drop the blue. Everyone knows what blue does get the jet. Then we're just going to forget about Nib for now, so I'll drop the jet, search the starter. Then I'm just like spinning the deck as well, sort of an ideal situation. So this rookie Fur Hire trap, quick play, activate it. Tribute one monster, special summon one Fur Hire monster from your hand or deck whose level is 1 higher or 1 lower than the tributed monster on the field. You cannot declare attacks a turn and activate this card, except for higher monsters. You can only use one per turn. So we're going to tribute the Hugin. And then we're going to summon out Beat, which is 1 level higher. Next, we'll go through what Beat does in a second because we're going to use its effect. So we'll link these two into Donna. Then, believe it or not, Donna actually has another effect other than just popping itself and popping up a card. So obviously you can target one for a high monster you control and one card your opponent controls, destroy them. So that's the effect everyone knows about Donna. Then the hidden effect, which is huge, is you contribute one monster, special one for a higher monster from your hand or graveyard with a different original name than the tributed monster. Then, if you tributed a link monster to activate its effect, you can special summon one more such monster. You can only use one Donna effect per turn. So we're going to use Donna, tribute itself, and that's going to bring back Beat. Then, Donna's effect is going to trigger because we tributed a link monster, we can get special summon this. Now, beat effect is going to trigger because if a Fur Hire monster is special summoned while you control this monster, you can add one Fur Hire monster from your deck to your hand. So we're going to add Raphael. Then we're going to use beat effect during the main phase. You can special summon one monster from your hand, except beat. So we'll special summon Raphael. Then Raphael's effect, if it's special summoned, you can excavate the top cards of your deck equal to the number of Fur Hire monsters you control with different names, except Raphael. And if you do, add one of them to your hand and then shuffle the rest to the deck. So we have two other names, so Beat and Rex. So we're going to banish the top two. Get to pick one and add it. So even though we've already got one, probably had the freezing curses here. Better to get more draws with the runic cards. So, Raphael has another effect. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can discard one Fur Hire card, negate the activation. You can only use each effect of Raphael once per turn. So then we can link 3 into Folgore. Then Folgore can't be used as link material. If it's link summoned, you can special one Fur Hire monster with a different type from the 3 monsters used for the link summon from your deck in defense position. So we can use this to special summon out the last piece, which is how do we say this? Dunper. So we'll finish Folgore's effect first. So we special summon this. If a card cards your opponent controls destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can draw 1 card. Then if you control 3 or more Fur Hire monsters with different names, you can draw 2 additional cards. You can only use each effect to Folgore once per turn. So then the Dunper Marksman Fur Hire card. During your main phase, you can special one Fur Hire monster from your hand, except Dunper Fur Hire. If a monster Fur Hire is special summoned to your field, sorry about that. While you control this monster, you can target one face of card on the field, destroy it. So we'll run through this in a second. So now all of the Fur Hire stuff's done. So now it's just standard sprite board. So we got gigantic, detach, bring out the carrot. Oh, let's bring out the red, sorry. Then starter into the carrot. Or you can save this for their turns, up to you. So then let's go through this board. It's pretty good, to be fair. So we've got we'll pass back to them. We've got a carrot, negate and destroy. So we got 1 spell trap negate. I won't type it out because it'd be too loud on the keyboard. 1 spell trap negate, 1 monster negate. Then what we can do is we can banish Rex to special summon out this. And then if a fire monster is special you feel where you control this card, you can target one face of card on the field, destroy it. So we'll destroy something. So we've got a spell and trap negate, a monster negate, a pop. Then when we pop, we can trigger this because we control 3 Fur Hire different names. You get to draw 3. Then this is also a monster negate, and then we've got a discard interruption and another monster negate. Then into a draw 3. Then obviously we've got whatever we've got. So we've got the red or the carrot negate and destroy, and then the red or the carrot negate. Got a monster negate out of this. Got a pop, and then got all the runic cards in hand. So that's really good. I think it's a really solid board. The only thing for me is that it doesn't have the engine's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit brickier than the Live Twin Spright build because this is just a brick. This is pretty much a brick. And the beat's not too great to draw either. And then, I mean, this is okay. The Fur Hire, the rookie Fur Hire card, that's okay to draw. It's not great, but it's not bad. So the engine's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit brickier, and it loses more like sort of board wipes, like your droplets and your Dark Ruler. The Live Twin deck obviously has a similar problem, but you get the draw from the frost as well, which obviously you don't get with this build. But yeah, it's it's pretty good. I rate it. I think it's a good pick if you want to start playing it. I'm going to be playing it a lot more on DB just to grind with it, just to get an idea of what it does. Like a more detailed idea of what it does. Obviously, I know the basic combos, I know where to interrupt. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something, and I hope you can beat this deck. Cheers, guys. See you in a bit.